Candlewick on Brilliance Audio presents Wonder Women of Science, 12 geniuses who are currently rocking science, technology, and the world, by Tiera Fletcher and Ginger Rue, performed by Cheney Waits. Davina Durgana, fighting modern slavery through math. Fact File. Hometown, Dix Hills, New York. Education. BA in International Affairs, the George Washington University, 2010. Certificat en Sciences Politiques, Université Panthéon-Sorbonne, 2012. MA in International Affairs, Conflict Resolution and Civil Society Development, American University of Paris, 2012. PhD in International Relations, American University, 2015. Employment. International Human Rights Statistician and Vice Chair, Statistics Without Borders. Top honors and achievements. Trafficking in America Task Force Award for Service, 2013. Harry V. Roberts Statistical Advocate of the Year, 2016. Forbes 30 Under 30 in Science, 2017. Word problems. Love them or hate them, you've probably seen them on tests and homework plenty of times. If a train leaves the station at 6 a.m., traveling 90 miles per hour, and a second train leaves the station at 6:15 a.m., traveling 100 miles per hour, why are the conductors in such a hurry? And how many cups of espresso did they drink that morning in the first place? Okay, that one is pretty meaningless. But for Dr. Davina Durgana, word problems are far from meaningless. They're actually extremely important because her word problems are real-life world problems. Durgana is a statistician, which is a type of mathematician who deals with large amounts of data. Statisticians use information we know to try to figure out information we don't know, often by means of extrapolation. Extrapolation is a kind of guessing, but it's not blind guessing like, can you guess what kind of animal we're thinking about right now? By the way, it's a panda. Aww. Let's say you have a warehouse full of boxes of oranges. Why do you have a warehouse full of oranges? We don't know. Maybe you're a really rich person who loves citrus. Maybe you have an extreme fear of vitamin C deficiency. Just stick with us. You decide you want to know how many oranges you have in total, but it would take you at least 2 weeks to go through every single box and count every single orange, and by then, the oranges would be rotten. What do? Well, since the boxes are all the same size, you take down 3 boxes, a representative sample, and count the number of oranges in each box. In the first box, there are 20. In the second, there are 23. And in the third, there are 22. Based on this knowledge, you can extrapolate that in each box in your warehouse, you have about 21 or 22 oranges, or 21.7 oranges, but 0.7 orange is kind of ridiculously precise. You can then multiply that number by the total number of boxes in the warehouse to figure out how many oranges you have all together. Congratulations! You've just come up with a statistic. As you can see, extrapolation is much more precise than guessing games because it doesn't just pull a possible answer out of thin air. Extrapolating is a way of finding an answer we don't have by using data we do have from similar circumstances. And Davina Durgana figured out how to use extrapolation to try to help solve a global humanitarian crisis. One of the biggest problems of our time is slavery.